you guys? It's your girl Angel Sky coming at you today for a get ready with me video. So I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while on my channel. You guys know I love getting ready with me videos. I love to do my makeup, so why not share my tips and the things that I do to get ready with you guys. So we're gonna do pretty much everyday makeup look for me. I did a little bit of eyeshadow using the Too Faced palette, but just kind of looking cute. I'm not really going anywhere today, but I just wanted to have like that extra little splash of color in there. This is pretty much it. This is the look. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm going to use my CoverGirl True Blend Hydrating Primer. This so far has been my favorite drugstore primer just because it is very hydrating, as the title tells you. And I've used a couple other hydrating primers, but this CoverGirl True Blend one honestly is probably the best as far as texture goes, and it also really helps with like fine lines and wrinkles. So I go ahead and dry my face, make it a little tacky, then I go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover in the color 305 Natural Beige, using my Real Techniques foundation brush. So for this, I have been using my foundation brush instead of a beauty blender, just because I feel like the only time I really need the beauty blender is to go underneath my eyes. I feel like the foundation brush does a really good job of blending everything out really well. Now this color is getting a little bit too dark for me since it is turning winter and it's a little colder outside. I'm obviously not outside tanning or at the pool anymore, so I'm getting a little bit lighter. So I just go ahead and blend it down to my neck just to make sure everything matches and I don't have a super white neck and a tan face. So that's what you're seeing me do right now, just kind of blending everything out, making sure everything matches and everything is well covered. So then I just want to let you guys know that for these lashes right here, the Ardell Lashes, that is the picture, the 3D Foamix Ardell Lashes. I love these lashes. The problem is I previously wore them and I threw out the box. So I had to insert a picture of the lashes just in case you guys were wondering what lashes I used. Those are the lashes that I'm applying right now. I was very rushing through like this video trying to get it done because I had a couple things that I had to do before I pick up the kids. So I was rushing through this video and I didn't let the glue dry or get tacky. So you're gonna see me struggle a little bit with these lashes because the glue was not drying. It was completely wet when I was putting it on, so I had a lot of lifting and I was getting pretty impatient, but overall I think it came out really well. I got it as close to the waterline as possible, and I think these lashes are amazing. They're a little bit extra, but on days I feel like being a little bit extra, these work perfect for me. So I do also push the lashes a little bit further back because I like them to start where my natural eyelashes would start. I know a lot of people put them like more towards the tear duct of their eye, but I like to have them sit pretty much where my own lashes would start. So I got that one on, and also as far as the glue, I used the Blue Duo one, which is white and then it dries clear. So that is my favorite glue. I've actually tried a couple other glues, including the Ardell Clear Lash Glue, and it was trash. It was horrible. It actually like crystallized on my face and I had a really hard time getting it off. So I do not switch glues because if something works, don't try to fix it. Like, so that's pretty much where I'm at. I love this glue. I use this glue. I take the micellar water to get it off and it just glides right off. No problem. So now that I have the lashes where I want them, I'm just pushing them down just to make sure they're dry and I have them where I want them and that my eyelashes are sitting flush with them. And then after that, I am going to do the eyebrows. So this for this one, I use the CoverGirl Ultra Fine in 710 Soft Brown. So this is the pencil I like to use at first to kind of start the brow and shape the brow and see where I'm going to go with the brow, because it is such a soft color. And also I lighten my hair and it's not so dark anymore, so I don't need my eyebrows to be that dark. So I pretty much do the 3-line method. So you line the first one up with your eyebrow, the second one up with your arch, and then the last one you line with the ending of your eyebrows. I feel like that is a really good way to make sure your eyebrows not only match but come out perfect every single time. So you will see me doing this towards the end just to make sure that they're matching, just to make sure that they're going through that 3-line method. And then after I am done with the soft brown color, I am going to go in with the Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in 262, which is black brown. So for this, I do like to have a gradient effect on my eyebrows to where it is lighter in the beginning and then it gets darker towards the end of my eyebrows. So this is where I'm going in with the darker color, and I'm just kind of making it pop with that nice clean line on the bottom. I'll make it pop with a clean line on top, and then I'll have that gradient effect in the middle just to make it look more natural. And with this particular eyebrow pencil, I can't even tell you, it's amazing. It is literally my favorite makeup item because the tip is so fine that you can literally make it look like a single hair is coming out of your eyebrow. I just love it. Like, ever since I found this pencil, my eyebrows have been on fleek every single time. So this is where you see me doing the 3-line method, matching them up, making sure they're looking good. The next step is my concealer, which is the Milani Retouch and Erase in the color 01 Fair. So for this, again, I'm just going over my eyebrows, making sure nothing is, out of place, making sure my arch is good, making sure they're matching. I probably take the most time on my eyebrows than anything. Like, as you can tell, the primer took me no time, the foundation took me no time, putting on my lashes, but the eyebrows are, to me, everything. So I really do take my time with my eyebrows just to make sure that they're perfect, because I don't know, eyebrows are everything to me. So I am going for a real simple look with this. So I'm just blending it out. I am going to do a pop of color just because, I feel like doing a little bit of color since I am doing a makeup tutorial, but this is an everyday look. So I'll go with something a little bit more neutral. Like I said, here I'm just making sure that everything's lined up. Everything is looking good on my eyebrows. And this Milani concealer is amazing because it does have a very full cover effect, but it's not too thick to the point where you start creasing. I've noticed in, getting older and having those fine lines and wrinkles under your eye, the major point is to make sure that something isn't too thick where it's going to crease. So with this Milani concealer, I feel like it's one of the best concealers out there because it covers up very well without having too thick of a consistency. Because once you have too thick of a consistency, that is when you're going to find the creasing under the eye, and going in with the beauty damper after it really helps those fine lines and wrinkles so you don't have all that creasing. So this is pretty much the final stage of the look. I'm going to go ahead and get my Wet n Wild dark brown pencil, and I'm going to put that on the waterline above the waterline underneath. And then, like in my other tutorial I did with the Get Ready With Me, I do a little bit of a winged liner on the tear duct of my eye, like the corner of my eye. Instead of having it on the outside, I do it on the inside, just because since I have the lashes on, that already gives it a wing effect on the outside, so I don't have to do that. But what I do like to do is just put a tiny bit of a wing on each tear duct. It just gives it a really nice cat eye without looking like you've done too much or you got nightclub makeup on. So here I'm going, after I do the eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead in with the Milani concealer. I apply it with a brush, and then after I have applied it to my face, that's when I go in with the dampened beauty blender and I kind of mix it all together, and that really helps to aid any creasing that you may have throughout the day. I know a lot of beauty gurus will say that you're supposed to use the setting powder and then the setting spray, but trust me when I tell you, I have tried that a million times over, and to me, I just seem to get more creasing with the setting spray. So the more powder I put under my face and the more product I put under my eyes, I get a lot of creasing. I need moisture underneath my eyes at all times so the creasing doesn't happen. So this Milani concealer is the best, and then if I go over it with a liquid highlighter, that's even more moisture, so it works even better as far as creasing goes. So then I'm going to go ahead and take up my Too Faced palette. So with this one, I like the sugar coated color because it gives you a little pop of color. It's a very light shimmery pink, so you have a little pop of color but not too much or make it look like you're doing too much. So I put some of that on my eye. And then after I go in with the sugar coated, I'm just going to give my eyebrows a little highlight with the color Ivy in the same palette. This is probably one of my favorite Too Faced palette there is. It's from Nikki Tutorials, and I just love this palette. I love all the colors in it. They're so beautiful, so you just can't go wrong with this palette. So that's when I'm going to go under my eyebrows with a highlight in the white shade, and kind of just make sure that the crease is there and it's popping, it's looking good. So this is pretty much my final look. I'm just going to go ahead and put my Glow Minerals from Bare Minerals on my lips. That gives me just like a tint of color again, so I'm not doing too much. And then I blot my eyebrows so it gives that gradient look and it's not too harsh. And there you go. That is the final look. Clean, a little bit of glam, but not doing too much, and boom, I love it. All right, you guys, that wraps it up. That is how I got this look. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a great big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Come be a part of the family. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.